It's here. It's here. Mwah. I did a lot of humming and hawing over which fountain pen to purchase, and I went ahead and purchased the one that was on sale. And I was actually pretty lucky because it's the TWSBI Eco, and normally they're like 60 bucks. I was able to get, ooh, okay, we're fine. We're fine. It's like a limited edition. The color is kind of ugly, but I don't really care about that because I was able to get the TWSBI Eco for just a couple dollars more than the Lamy Safari with the converter. And I figured I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that price again. So let's see what we got. Okay, I wanna start with the ink. I was looking at the, you know, the articles on jet pens, they're actually really kind of helpful. And I went with this one because it's supposed to be really great for artists. Like you can get some really like nice effects. You can, you know, water it down really nicely. And just some of the examples they had were just nice, whatever. Well, we'll play around with it. We'll see what we can get. This is actually my first real fountain pen. So I don't even really know how to use it or how to write with it. So we're just gonna figure it out. We're just gonna find out together. Oh, by the way, these are actually really great for things like watercolor and like plopping them into inks and getting like fun textures. So I have like a little stash of bubble wrap now. Oh, it has like a little case. Cool. Why is everything hard to open today? Also, I know that I look and also feel like death warmed over because I just had a treatment for that back injury I've been dealing with, and everything's going like how it's supposed to. But I'm not sleeping very well, and I'm having like a hard time. I'm just trying to distract myself with art supplies. It has a wrench. This kind of looks like the tools that you get in like little kid mechanic kits. I wasn't prepared to do surgery on this pen, but let's find out what that's about. So here's the color. It's this crazy yellow. But the reason why I was like totally cool with it is because I just lose stuff sometimes. And also because I use my robot bag and I just have a lot of pens in there. So I'm hoping that this will help it be easier to find. Apparently we're supposed to grease this thing. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for all this. So you're supposed to take the wrench. Okay. Let's just, oh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. It's just so shiny. I feel so fancy right now. Okay, I see. So you suck up some water and then we'll flush it that way. And then that's also how you get ink in it. But it says you're supposed to grease. You're supposed to use silicone grease. Okay, I really hope I'm doing this right, you guys. I'm trying to get this off. Cool. So I think we just like unscrew it this far and then, gosh, what if I break it? Wouldn't that be, oh, here we go. Okay. Unscrew that. Oh God, if I dropped this and broke the nib, could you imagine? I'd be so mad. Oh, was that supposed to happen? Uh-oh, what? Where's the piston? Oh no. Oh no, this came off too. I don't understand any of this. Oh, I think I put the wrench in the wrong place. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. So the wrench is supposed to be in this bottom, like more towards the bottom. That's what I did wrong. Here it is. Here's the piston. We're gonna do it. I've got a Q-tip over here. 1 second. I don't know. Are you supposed to squeeze it? How does this stuff come out? This is a comedy of errors. Is this supposed to be this hard? Should we just like dab it on it? It's not coming out. And there is a hole in the center, so I know it's not like closed. I just want to grease my piston. How do I get this out of here? It looks punctured, but I don't think it is. Okay, so we're gonna see, all right, let's just see, because it's not, it must be sealed. Nope, not sealed. It's not, but I think we're just gonna do this. I don't know why that wasn't coming out of it. Doesn't say how much to put. I feel like I'm doing some sort of surgery. All right. Well, I'm gonna call that good, I guess. Okay, it slides in better than it did before, so that's good. That's good, right? Honestly, you guys, I should have waited until I was feeling better, but I just really want to try. Okay. We did something. The piston's up. I started filming 17 minutes ago. Okay, I think we should go ahead and flush this and put some ink in it. Okay, we're all flushed up, and there's just like a tiny bit of water in there, but it's just like a few really, really tiny droplets. So I'm not that worried about it. All right. I think you just dip it and spin it. Whoa. I don't think I dipped the nib enough. Hold on. I think we'll just get the air out without covering me completely in ink. So I think we just need to go in a little bit deeper. So let's go to here. It's not doing it. Why aren't you doing it? I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. Okay, I'm just gonna grab, oh, here we go. I'm just gonna grab a piece of paper. Oh wait, there was another paper in here.
With art supplies.
I missed the other paper. Hold on. Okay, so I'm supposed to put it way farther. This is why making sure you see everything that's in the box first is important, I guess. Oh gosh, that's so much better. What am I doing? Look, that was 101 Dalmatians. Okay. Oh my God. Put the ink cap on the ink. My God. I'm feeling actually a little crazy after that. Let's bring you down here. Ooh. It's so smooth. It writes so nicely. Oh man. Oh gosh. It writes so nicely. It's like barely scratchy. It's so smooth. I did not expect that at all. I did get the extra fine just because I tend to draw with fine liners, but I'm kind of curious if it's possible to get just like a variety of lines, but it doesn't look like this nib is very flexible. I just want to doodle something real quick here. And I also want to bust out the water brush pen because one of the reasons why I chose this ink is because people said that they were able to get a pretty broad spectrum of values out of it. So I'm going to try that out and see what we think. But the other thing that people said about it was that it seems to work especially well with the TWSBI Eco. They said that the ink flows really well and that it just seems to work well. I guess sometimes you get inks that tend to clog up the pen, but this is supposed to be like a really nice one and the ink flow is supposed to be really good. So I have to say though, this combo is pretty nice. It's actually really, really nice. And I'm going to call this a win. What did we learn? Well, I learned that I should look up instructions when some assembly is required, and also that these TWSBI Eco pens are rad. They write like butter. I'm super stoked for this Kaweco ink, and today's been overall a success. So thanks so much for hanging out with me. Stay chaotically curious, and I'll see you in the next one.